I've always been wondering who is more popular to their respective people or political territories. Is it creepy pedo Joe Biden or Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte? Because we all know that these guys, these two presidents, if we're gonna follow the voters turnout, are the most popular presidents of their respective country. For example, in 2016, Philippine President Duterte got more than 16 million votes, and in America, President or puppet President Creepy Pedo Joe Biden got over 80 million votes. That's the most number of votes that a president or an president-elect got ever in the history of America ever. And I was watching these elections in 2016, November 3, okay, or November 3rd, past 9 p.m. Eastern time, and suddenly the counting of votes in five swing states stopped. Okay, and that reminded me of the election in the Philippines in 2016 when suddenly the smartmatic counting of votes, okay, for vice presidency suddenly stopped, and then the camp of now President Leno Robredo was winning. And a few hours before that, Bongbong Marcos, and I'm a critic, was like winning for like over hundreds of thousands of votes. And we're gonna check whether this popularity can actually translate into online engagement, because this is something that YouTube, for example, cannot rig. Although we can see that when it comes to advantage, creepy pedo Joe Biden has a real advantage over President Duterte, because we all know that the big tech in America helped to fund and even supported the Democrats or the president's campaign of creepy pedo Joe Biden. Facebook, for example, spent like over $500 million to help the Democrats, really, including during the counting process. So we're gonna check without too much ado. We're gonna start with President Duterte. Duterte by typing Duterte speech. All right, and okay, Duterte speech. Okay, so now if we're gonna check, isn't it really interesting that looks like YouTube is propping up Rappler. All right, the algorithm is really in favor of Rappler, and all of the posts that we got are coming from Rappler. That's the advantage of Rappler, because probably because of Maria Ressa's connection. All right, international connection, and this one, 391,000 views, and this is actually a very fair assessment, because Rappler is a critic of Duterte. 391,000 views, and it comes to like and dislike ratio, 5,100 and counting likes versus less than 700 dislikes, and the trend is consistent: more likes, less dislikes in all cases. So all Rappler, wow, Rappler is so lucky that it got this algorithm. And we're gonna check creepy pedo Joe Biden State of the Union, and well, this looks familiar, because looks like CNBC, the most liberal fake news in America, is getting the algorithm advantage, right? So we're gonna check on this. 544,000 views. It was posted 3 months ago. Not really good performance. But when it comes to the like versus dislike ratio, this one got 20,000 dislikes versus 7,400 likes. He's not winning. I mean, President Duterte is really more popular when it comes to real or actual online engagement. All right, and if we're gonna check on the trend, same, okay, more dislikes on other posts. All right, including the Kamala Harris, 2,900 dislike versus 700 likes. Come on, what is this? And CBS, is the trend the same? More dislikes, less likes. And if we're gonna check on the White House official channel, let's look at the Fauci video. More dislikes, 35,000 dislikes versus 6,000 likes. So this is actually the most hated regime in America, probably, if we're gonna, because we all know that. I really believe that creepy pedo Joe Biden did not win the election. Really, I mean, you've got to be insane to believe that he actually won fair and square. And if we're gonna check on other posts again, on the White House, like for example, this one, it was posted recently, 3 days ago, 14,000 views and more dislikes. Still, the trend is there. So compared to President Duterte, I mean, in fairness, he's being hated by both international and local media, including probably the big tech, and he's getting more likes, more engagement, and this is something that even Rappler could not rig. Do you agree with me?